Welcome back, everybody. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day today. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to come hang out and watch this video. I really do appreciate it. Being a small channel like I am, every single view that I get really does help. You have no idea. Um, yeah, so basically, I decided to make this video just because I wanted to recommend a comic book. I want to recommend Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha issue 1, which was released on February 2nd, just 2 months ago. And based on the events that take place and the things that are said in this comic, I personally feel like this could very easily become one of the most significant events in Marvel history. Now, since I'm trying to get you to read it for yourself, I don't want to give you any spoilers or anything like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of just vaguely summarize just the first 15 pages of the chapter, and then after that, if you want more details or if you want to find out how things played out after the point where I stop, then you're gonna have to get the comic and read it and find out for yourself because I am not going to tell you. So Nick Fury is the herald of Uatu the Watcher, and while he was on the planet New which is the homeworld of the Badoon, he realizes or he discovers that this group of people known as the Reckoning are going around the universe giving advanced technology to all the warlike races. So when he discovers this, he returns to the moon to kind of explain what he discovered to Uatu. And this is when Uatu explains that the weapons that they're giving out are actually Watcher technology. And as they're talking, a Badoon ship shows up, right, and fires on the moon and destroys the moon, killing both of them instantly. But the pieces of the moon began to rain down onto the earth, and there's just death and destruction everywhere. People getting killed, buildings getting destroyed, this and that and this and that. And we've got the Fantastic Four, we have the X-Men, and we have the Avengers all down there running around like headless chickens trying to figure out what the hell was going on, trying to save lives, trying to prevent damage, and trying to figure out what the hell just happened to the moon. And when it seemed like things could not get any worse, the ship that destroyed the moon, the Badoon ship that destroyed the moon, arrived on the Earth and unleashed a flood of Badoon warriors, talking about kill all the humans and this and that. Now, at this point in the story, Franklin Richards does not have his powers. He lost his powers earlier. So while the fighting is going on, all that he can do is stay in the back building with his sister Valeria and watch the fight. And as they're watching the fight, though, Valeria realizes that the tech that the Badoon are using, this is not Badoon technology. So she reaches out to Reed to ask him to confirm what she suspected. And once he gets his hands on one of the weapons, he can confirm that this is in fact Watcher technology. Now, as the fight went on, more and more people showed up. We had She-Hulk, we had Miss Marvel, and a bunch of other people showed up. And then two members from the Time Variance Authority, Justice Peace and Justice Love, showed up. And they're there basically just to confirm whether or not this is a Reckoning War scenario. And it is. They do confirm that it is. And then hearing this, though, this causes She-Hulk to freak out because in a different storyline, Justice Love had told her about the Reckoning War and explained that it was the worst thing that's ever happened and that it's always her fault. And then, because of this, She-Hulk asked the Time Variance Authority to help them, to save them, to help protect the Earth, and they say that they can't. It always has to happen, and it's always her fault. And at this point, the only thing the TVA can do is move the entire TVA into null space and just hope there's an existence to return to whenever all the fighting is done. Now, this is where the story gets interesting, though, because we see the Silver Surfer arriving in the Overspace. Now, the Overspace is the realm of the abstract entities. It's where they're born and where they live and where they're manifested or whatever. And when the first thing that we see on this page, though, is clearly we have the Never Queen holding Multi-Eternity, telling him to be strong. But the most significant thing about this page is the fact that when the Silver Surfer arrives, it's the Griever at the ends of all things that's there to greet him. And her return is a problem. The implications are absolutely the worst case scenario. If you don't know who she is, or if you don't know why that is, she is the multiversal embodiment of the ends of all things. According to Reed Richards, she's so powerful there's no point in even trying to fight her. According to Sue Storm, she is the greatest threat the multiverse has ever faced. She was able to defeat Franklin Richards twice, so bad that he was scared to fight her. She pointed her finger at the Molecule Man and killed him. She shattered a universe when she entered it. She destroyed hundreds of universes simultaneously with no effort whatsoever. But more importantly, the last time that we've seen her, she was using the Forever Gate, which is a portal that the Fantastic Four have that connects to any point in time and any location in the universe. So you can go anywhere and anywhere that you want to. And she used the gate to travel to the end of the multiverse. And the fact that she's present right now when the Silver Surfer arrives in the Overspace means that this is where she ended up. So if she went to the end of the universe and this is where she ended up, then clearly this is the end of the universe. What she confirms, it tells him that eternity is dying and this is the end of the multiverse, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. And that's where I'm going to stop with the whole plot. That's if you want to know any more details, any more specifics, or if you want to know how things continue from that point, like I said, you're just gonna have to get the comic and read it for yourself. It's really good. I can't wait to see where the story goes. But I'm looking forward to it. So if you have already read it, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. If you have not read it yet, but you decide to read it after watching this video, once you're done, come back, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about it, and then yeah. With that being said, though, I will see you guys next time.